In this lesson, we will be covering securing Kibana through reverse proxy along with basic authentication. After starting Kibana, you can access it from localhost on its default port 5601. By default, Kibana does not allow you to access it remotely, but still you can configure its remote access setting by modifying its configuration file. But rather than enabling its access directly from outside, we can still set up reverse proxy to take care of that. A reverse proxy server is a type of proxy server that typically sits behind the firewall in a private network and directs client requests to the appropriate backend server. There are some good advantages of reverse proxy. The first one is isolation from web. By configuring Kibana under reverse proxy makes it isolated from web and nobody can have direct access to it, which provides an extra layer of security. The second one is performance improvement. In addition to this, if we configure Kibana to be accessed directly from web, then Kibana server's overall performance can be affected due to some slow client problem. This problem is generally occurred due to latency of serving traffic over the internet. A reverse proxy handles incoming and outgoing requests on the Kibana server's behalf, which enables Kibana application worker to spend less time on waiting for slow responses and to spend more time on processing requests. The third one is prevent unauthorized access. By default, Kibana doesn't support any authentication and restricting access to dashboards. Through reverse proxy, we can also set up some basic authentication to secure it from unauthorized access. In our demo box, I'll show you configuration of Nginx reverse proxy. We have already installed Nginx in our box, and along with it, we have also installed HTTPD tools to set up some basic authentication. Both packages can be found in CentOS repositories and installed through yum. First, we are going to create a user called Kibana admin to enable authentication on Kibana web interface. We will use htpassword command to create this admin user and define password for that. Let's do it. Now, let's refer fresh configuration file which I have created to set up Nginx reverse proxy. As shown in this file, I have configured Nginx to listen on standard HTTP port 80 and our virtual machine's IP address. I have also enabled authentication with providing the password file location of Kibana user. As you can see, ProxyPass is configured to our Kibana server's IP address. It's localhost with its default port 5601. After creating this file, we have also commented server and location block in default Nginx configuration file. Let's enable and start Nginx service. Now Nginx service is running. Now we have already configured reverse proxy. Let's open web browser and access Kibana on its interface IP. You can see that this page requires username and password to access it from web. Let's enter username as Kibana user and its password. Now we are able to access Kibana from remotely.